Hello, everyone. John Bruna here with the Daily Quote, and let's go ahead and get right to it. Every thought, word, and action plants seeds in the garden of your life. Are you planting seeds of love, compassion, and peace, or those of anger, resentment, and dissatisfaction? Living mindfully, you can have a choice. Choose wisely and tend your garden well. Have you ever noticed that many of the thoughts that you have that arise in your life, well, you didn't actually think them. They just came up. I got angry. I had some disappointment. I was resentful or just feeling some joy and some connection. These thoughts, these attitudes, these emotions that arise in our lives, in our bodies, in our minds, well, they don't come from nowhere, right? They come from somewhere. They come from within. They come from our experience. They come from our past experiences. They come from our conditioning. And very few people realize that we actually can plant and grow and nurture the kinds of thoughts and attitudes that we'd like to have be just a part of our life, like gratitude or contentment, compassion, love, kindness. And it's pretty simple. We need to take some time to actually cultivate some gratitude. Take some time in the morning to reflect upon the quality of your life, the things that you have in your life. We take for granted so easily. We now have many things that we'd only hoped for. We have some people in our life that are just simply amazing. We've actually survived every single challenge that's ever come up in our life. If we take a little time in the morning to think about the things that we have in our lives, the things that we're grateful for, to cultivate some gratitude. And, I'm just picking gratitude as one right now because I think we can all relate to it very easily. And it's also the antidote to so many mental and emotional afflictions. When you're in gratitude, you're not in desire, you're not in despair, you're not in resentment, you're not in anger, you're not in frustration. When you're in gratitude, none of those other mental and emotional states are available. Now, this doesn't mean that we don't get inspired and get into action around adjustment. I'm sorry, injustice, a little tongue-tied there. And that we won't have anger or frustration arise. These thoughts and feelings, this experience, they do arise. And it's part of the human experience. So it's not that we're trying to stuff normal feelings. It's that we can actually balance our emotional state by bringing to mind certain thoughts and attitudes that are really a part of our life and our experience and have a much more balanced state of mind. Anger, resentment, frustration, despair. Well, you may notice that actually anger doesn't last. Resentment doesn't last. It will come, it will go. We'll have other things to attend to, and we can go from anger to relief pretty quick. When we get frustrated or something, get some other news, oh, it's really not that. Now I have relief. Have some bad news, find out, oh, that was a mistake. Now I have some relief. Emotions come and go, thoughts come and go. Where we get stuck is we re-trigger a thought. We get angry and then we talk about this anger and we ruminate on that anger and we share it with others. And instead of just problem solving, maybe shifting to compassion, we nurture and grow that anger and keep it alive and make it more available in the future. Anger usually arises to get something out of your way. Something is obstructing the way that you want to live life or that we think life should be. And so we have this response. Compassion is about removing suffering. So you can actually use compassion to remove the pain, the struggles, the frustrations in life, and have a lot more capacity to be skillful in the process. Anger kind of narrows our focus and really limits our opportunity to problem solve. Compassion wants to remove that suffering, wants to engage in ways that remove suffering from ourselves and others. So even if we're thinking about injustice, for example, getting angry might move you to an action, and it could be helpful. Compassion can also move you to many activities, but with a lot more capacity to be skillful and open to different ways of responding. And it feels a lot better. It actually is part of a reward system in our minds. So all this to say in this trying to be concise daily quote, taking some time each morning and each day to cultivate certain thoughts like love, love you have for your children, your relationships, the people in your life, the love and care for yourself and the life that you have, taking some time to meditate, to have some peace, to bring some compassion or gratitude to mind on purpose, intentionally. Well, that plants those seeds in your mind, and they're much more available to harvest when you need them. It's a lot easier to plant, grow, and nurture the seeds of anger, resentment, desire, jealousy, and frustration. It's habitual. So if we can shift that a little bit and not indulge the, well, thoughts and emotions that are not very helpful, and water, nurture, and grow the ones that are, I think we'll have a little more balance in our lives and a lot more peace, love, compassion, and care for ourselves and others. Hope you find that helpful and explore that.